And here are the lineups. A.C. Green replaced Kurt Rambis a week ago at power forward. The rest of the group has been intact.
Well, Frank Layden was hoping that his team would stay close the first few minutes, get the Butterflies out of their system, and get back to playing their style of ball.
A very patient team in games that they've won. Malone goes baseline, and it's blocked by Kareem, but it goes through for the basket. To score, Stockton quickly goes back into the crowd. He's really performed a clinic on what a point guard should do in this series as Karl Malone hits his second.
Just shows you how important he is, right. The other thing is he hasn't been rebounding for this ball club either.
Stockton with a reverse layup, and the Jazz are up by one.
And we forget they are human beings.
It looks easy on paper, doesn't it? Malone with a baseline shot. Karl Malone has 6 points. Seventh and deciding game. Stockton anticipates the pass. Green defending against him. And now it's a 5-point game, and John Stockton is a pest once again for the Lakers. Either deflected it or made him change his shot, but he was a factor there.
Just made him change the shot. It's as good as a block.
Malone against Michael Thompson, and it's a 3-point game, and the Jazz have come back again. And good defense by the Jazz. Rebound Eaton. They have 4 on 3. Karl Malone goes baseline for the basket, and Malone in double figures. The Jazz have not committed any fouls yet, and Karl Malone with 10 points on the line.
Only question you have right now is watching the Lakers play. Are they going to be able to sustain this type of tempo, this type of pressure defensively? Or are they, so many people have been talking about that, hey, they weren't able to recharge those batteries from last year.
Malone has scored 29 points in each of the first 4 games and 27 in the last 2. He made the first free throw. 1 out of 2 for Worthy. Rebound Malone. So Eaton has played the entire game. He is in 3 foul trouble. He's got 3 personals. Nearly halfway through the second period.
Now Utah's got to do a better job with their set offense.
Malone gets inside.
That's a good way of doing it.
Start.
But after that, it's going to depend on the needs of the teams.
3 minutes to go in the first half. 51-43 Lakers. Trying to get it to Malone. He does in good position against Michael Thompson. Had help, but gets the basket. So after a slow start, Karl Malone has 15 points. On the shot clock. Malone. When you consider how well the Lakers are playing defensively and running their offense.
Frank Layden was able to use them, get them to the bench, and not lose anything during this stretch.
And play with a small team out there. Stockton goes up and gets the basket with 2 seconds to go. It's a new experience, Billy, for both Utah to get this far and for the Lakers to be faced with this before the finals.
Yeah, and the fans here, I guess about 10 years ago, would be a dead crowd, and now we hear them. They're really into this game.
Karl Malone muscles his way inside. 10 on the clock. Malone doubled. Now they have 2 seconds, and Stockton fires a 3 and hits at the 24-second buzzer. John Stockton with his first 3-point basket. Now with 23 points. Is there anything in the Jazz arsenal we haven't seen in the series that Frank Layden can call on, and just in case things get real tight?
Absolutely, and that's going to a trap.
Bailey scores on a forced strong play to the hoop.
Having only played really 5 players through this series. Fights his way in and gets the basket and draws the foul. He's been in double figures in rebounding in the last 6 games of the series. But you notice that Karl Malone has not been out on the fast break finishing off those easy layups today.
Against Rambis, Malone found an opening. The Jazz have missed 7 free throws in 20 attempts today. Lakers 18-22, and there's a basket and a foul by Malone.
And he came off 2 screens and shoots that floating hook shot, and he learned that from the master, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I think we saw that in game number 4 at Boston Garden last year. Malone hits from outside, so Karl Malone now with 27. He is the leading scorer for the Jazz. And then Detroit came in, and they were flat in Game 1 on Tuesday night a year ago. And the Celtics got away with a couple of wins at home. The Utah Jazz finishing with a 47-35 year, best in their franchise. They eliminated Portland after losing the first game of that series, 3 straight. Tomorrow on CBS, and the crowd now on its feet here.
And the question there is, do the Celtics come out a little overconfident, feeling that they're at home?
And their dreams of a back-to-back championship remain very much alive.
And they did just survive against this gutty Utah Jazz ball club.
The final score, the Lakers 109, the Jazz 98.